All right. So you do not practice what you learn. So someone is going to get into trading and take the basics course, take the trading course at Bitville, and then take Airdrops course, take whatsoever DeFi course. You don't practice. You don't put your money where your mouth is. You don't actually try to exercise these things you're learning. You're going to get stuck there because, I mean, they say scared money doesn't make money. And that applies a lot more in the financial markets because crypto is about the financial markets. Right? So you have to pay attention, not just to learn, but to also practice what you're learning. So guys, money has gone beyond paper stage. I've seen many countries around going cashless. A lot of countries around the world are going cashless. Even Nigeria is even improving. We've heard about e-Naira. I'm probably sure that if you are following tech updates, you've heard about e-Naira, and all the banks have integrated it today. So you can actually use e-Naira right now. The only thing that is stalling e-Naira is probably adoption, and the fact that people are more crypto inclined, saying that e-Naira is not actually a cryptocurrency, and I agree with that. But here is the fact is that money has evolved, and we cannot argue that. We've seen the evolution of money go from barter system to gold to metal coins, paper money, plastic cards, electronic money, and today we have cryptocurrency. And that is what a lot of people do not understand, that cryptocurrency is a natural evolution of money. All right, I think that's just about the easiest way to explain this to people who think this is just tech jargon. It's a natural evolution of money, and people are going to begin to switch. It's already happening worldwide, and the interesting thing is that we are seeing rapid adoption from nation states. Countries like El Salvador have made Bitcoin legal tender. We're talking about legal tender. In 2017, 2018, I remember when it was a big debate if Bitcoin is going to become a legal tender. It's not quite there yet, but a lot of countries, some countries are beginning to take that step. El Salvador leading the way, making Bitcoin a legal tender, which means that you can actually spend Bitcoin, you can actually earn Bitcoin, you can actually use Bitcoin to exchange for a good or service in El Salvador right now. And in countries all over the world, just because it's not a legal tender does not mean it is banned from being used, all right? It is actually still being used to exchange for goods and services. Just about adoption. Who is going to, if someone is accepting this, that is perfectly fine. If I'm accepting cryptocurrency for my business, you can pay me in cryptocurrency. If you are doing yours for your business, you can receive your payment in cryptocurrency as well. So what exactly is cryptocurrency? So it's actually made up of two words right here. We'll talk about crypto and we talk about currency. So crypto is a short for cryptography. Cryptography meaning encryption. Now, when we actually talk about cryptography, we are talking about a method of protecting and concealing information and communications through the use of codes. You know, programmers really know this quite well. So encryption here, the word encryption is just about concealing. You know, when you are communicating on WhatsApp, for example, you see this information that your chat is backed by end-to-end encryption and nobody can see it. That is actually a lie, you know. That's actually a hoax for WhatsApp particularly, all right? So don't say I said this, right? But of course, we all know that this information can be sold to governments when needed, all right? To nation states when needed for the likes of WhatsApp. But when it comes to cryptocurrency here, cryptocurrencies are actually backed by encryption. It's backed by cryptography. This is the technology behind it. And then we talk about currency, which means money in use. So to put it simply, cryptocurrencies are digital assets that use cryptography to secure financial transactions, control the creation of additional units of the currency, and verify the transfer of these assets. When we talk about, we've already talked about securing financial transactions through cryptography, all right? Makes this secure by code. Instead of trusting humans, we now trust code. Cryptocurrency is basically money built on code, money built on math, logic, all right? Not trust. Now, we don't need trust for this. And now, talking about controlling of creation of additional currencies. In contrast to printing money, printing paper money, you know that your government actually have no limits when it comes to printing paper money. We talk about dollar, we talk about the naira. You can actually say this is the actual number, this is the actual unit of US dollars in circulation, or this is the actual unit of naira in circulation. There are trillions and trillions and trillions. I don't know what adjective to use to qualify or quantify this, because we actually know that there is no limit. You can't stop these guys from printing money ceaselessly, and that is why we have things like inflation. If you've done basic economics, if you went through school, you understand basic economics, you know what inflation means, right? And this is this printing, continuous creating of additional units to our currencies, native currencies, traditional currencies. That's why you have inflation, right? But cryptography is used to secure and control the additional units of any cryptocurrency that is being created. All right, and then it's also used to verify the transaction of this asset on the blockchain. We'll come to talk about that after. How many of you are unable to talk about blockchain in this series? I'm going to give you the option to learn that anyway. So what is Bitcoin on its own? So Bitcoin white paper describes it as a purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash that allows online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without going through any financial institution. Okay? So the white paper is just like a blueprint. In case you don't understand, you're hearing white paper for the first time. If you're in crypto, you should already know what white paper is. But if you're not, it's just like a blueprint, just like a guide, all right? A basic guide that tells you, okay, this is how this project will be run. Just like a business plan, but that's not exactly what it is, but that's just, I think that's the basic way I'm going to use to explain it for a layman. It's just like a basic, a business plan. But what a white paper is, it lays down the foundations of what a project is building. Because there are way more cryptocurrencies right now other than Bitcoin. So we have a lot of cryptocurrencies that have their own white papers, different projects that have their own white paper that lays down what is the roadmap of this project, what is this project trying to solve, what is their utility, what is the utility of the token they are creating, the cryptocurrency they are creating actually. So the Bitcoin white paper on its own, please note that Bitcoin is not a company or anything. Like I said, this is an innovation on its own. It's a tech on its own. It is money. Right, so there is no company or anything behind Bitcoin. That is what a misconception that a lot of newbies need to clearly understand and wipe off this very minute. So the white paper describes it as a purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash. In case you want to find the white paper, you can just Google Bitcoin white paper. You'll be able to download it and read it for yourself, right? A lot of people have actually read the Bitcoin white paper. So what it simply means now online payments can be sent directly from one person to another without the third party, without the financial institution, which is a bank. If, for example, I'm sending money from here to United States, I probably need to do it through what is it called, wire transfer, and what is it called, all these Western Union and all the likes and the other options that are available there. And now going through that process is quite stressful, going through a bank, and then the banks are third party. They're going to take their own charges and they're going to scrutinize and do KYC and all of that stuff. But Bitcoin is money that you have total control over. I don't know if you're getting this. You have complete control over this money. All right, so this is digital money that you have complete control of. No banks actually have, no governments actually have access to your money. You can have 1 million naira, you can have $1 million, you can have $1,000 in Bitcoin, and no one but you knows about it. No one but you knows that you are making a transaction or that you are actually worth such thing. So that is why it's easier to send money from here to America, to China, to Taiwan, to any country, and for them to actually do the same. During the COVID period, a lot of businesses suffered because dollar was very difficult to get. That was when a lot of people actually who were not even into the crypto for the money and for all the, they were using it for business purposes. Their business partners in China and across the world started accepting Bitcoin as a means of payment because their clients could not access dollar. If you cannot access dollar, it means you cannot pay for your goods, you cannot pay for your services. So they started accepting digital currencies like Bitcoin, using it to make payment. They saw how easy it was, not just the ease, but the fact that it completely eradicates that third-party cost. If you're sending something like $2,000 from here to United States or to a first world country, you're going to be charged about over $200, at least 10 to 12%. If I'm correct, you can let me know about this. If there's any banker here, you should actually let me know about this. I'm sure it's above 10 and 12% for a cost. So if you're sending $2,000, they take up to $200. Right? So it doesn't really make sense that they're taking as much as that. That is what cryptocurrency is here to eradicate completely. That's what Bitcoin was here to do. All right. So Bitcoin white paper was published on October 31st, 2008, while the code was launched on January 3rd, 2009. So there are two dates that we usually celebrate, commemorate for Bitcoin. That is the white paper publishing date in 2008 and the launch date. That's the date the code was launched, which is actually January 3. I think this is about the most important one in 2009. But if you look everywhere, they're going to tell you Bitcoin was launched in 2009. So this is actually what happened. The white paper came in 2008 and the code was launched for the first time on January 3rd, 2009. So Bitcoin was created to serve as money, as medium of exchange, like I've already explained. It was not even created to serve as a form of investment like people are using it to do right now. But today you should already know that Bitcoin, the utility has transcended beyond just serving as a medium of exchange to a store of value. Even most people don't actually use Bitcoin as a medium of exchange because it's quite expensive to move around, not as compared to Ethereum anyway. The more you get into the industry, you're going to understand different networks and all of that. But right now there are cheaper blockchains that you can send funds across, and most importantly even use stable coins. There's something called stable coins, but these are other things that we'll talk about eventually, or you get to learn by yourself once you get in. So Bitcoin was created to serve as money, but right now people are using it as a store of value because of its scarcity. All right, talking about scarcity, Bitcoin was created with a limited supply of 21 million. So it means that only 21 million Bitcoin will ever exist. Guys, if you actually look at this from a logical point of view, there are over billions, over 7 billion people on the planet. If Bitcoin goes as viral as it is supposed to be, completely replacing fiat money, I'm not even sure this is going to happen. Whether Bitcoin is going to completely replace traditional currencies is totally another debate, and we're not interested in that right now. The most important thing is, as Bitcoin keeps gaining adoption, the fact that it's only 21 million Bitcoin, for 21 million people to hold one Bitcoin, it means that it's actually incredibly scarce, and not everybody can afford one Bitcoin. All right, so if you break that down in units, it's going to be even difficult. At some point, it was difficult to get 0.1 Bitcoin, and it's getting much more difficult to get 0.01 Bitcoin and 0.001 Bitcoin, because as Bitcoin keeps increasing in price, it gets more expensive for you to purchase, and you don't even have to own one full Bitcoin. Of course, it's important if you can afford it, but it's not a criteria that you own one full Bitcoin, by the way. All right, so to use cryptocurrencies, like I said, I don't want us to waste a lot of time, and we've already done 30 minutes, so we proceed. If you want to use cryptocurrencies, you need something we call a cryptocurrency wallet. So a cryptocurrency wallet is equivalent to your bank account, where you save your money, where you save your cryptocurrencies. Just like in the bank, you go to your native bank, Zenny Bank, you open an account, you want to be saving your money there, because of course you don't want to have it in your hand as cash. Now, a cryptocurrency wallet does just the same thing to your bank account. Now, these cryptocurrency wallets are just basic softwares, basic mobile apps, all right? There are different kinds of softwares which you're going to find out eventually when I give you access to the course towards the end of this session. I'm going to give you access to that, so anticipate it. So, like I said, to understand it at a basic level, instead of telling you there are softwares, I'm just going to tell you there are simple mobile apps that you can download from Play Store and your App Store. Once you go to your Play Store, you can download some of these things like Trust Wallet, MetaMask, SafePal. Just in case, I don't want you to search these manually for some people who are not savvy enough to download the right thing, because there could be actually phishing websites and wrong apps that you can download, so you don't go and give away your information. So I'm going to drop, once you get access to the course, you're going to see credible links that will link you to get mobile wallets like Trust Wallet, MetaMask, and SafePal. I recommended these ones because they are easy to use to start with, and most importantly, these first two right here. These are the first two that you need to start with. So if you download these wallets right here, you simply learn how to set them up, which I'm going to show you in that course that I'm giving you access to. You simply set them up. That is where you can be able to receive your cryptocurrencies and send it out from. And when you create these wallets, you have complete control over them, because we call them non-custodial wallets. They are decentralized wallets, non-custodial in the sense that there is nobody keeping custody of them other than you. There is no third party keeping control over this wallet. So if you have $1 million, if you have $1 million inside this your Trust Wallet or your MetaMask wallet, it is completely under your control. If you lose access to this wallet by losing access to something we call a private key or a seed phrase, you've lost your money. That's how it works, right? Cryptocurrency makes you your own bank. So when you're receiving crypto, you receive crypto using a public address from that wallet that you're going to create. When you open it and open a particular cryptocurrency wallet, inside this your Trust Wallet or your MetaMask, you're going to see different addresses right there. If you do it basically from Trust Wallet, that's easier for a beginner first, right? So how do you even acquire these cryptocurrencies? You have to either buy them or you earn them. There are no two ways about this. Unless somebody gifted you cryptocurrencies, that's actually cool. But you have to buy them with your fiat currencies. Like if you're in Nigeria, for example, because I believe we have a couple of people from different nations, states in here. in our community right here. So you have to either buy them with your traditional currencies, and I'm going to show you in that course, that beginner course, I think, in that beginner course, you're going to learn how to buy them, the right places to buy them, just in case you are completely new to crypto. Or you have to earn them by charging for your goods and your services in crypto. So these are two ways you're going to, unless you're probably doing other things like playing play to earn games and other newer narratives in crypto. You can play a game to actually earn cryptocurrencies. You can do so many things. You can learn to earn cryptocurrency. There are so many things, but these are the basic ones, all right? For beginners, for starters, these are where you actually have to start out from, knowing that you have to either buy them or you earn them. Okay, we can answer some questions right now. If you lose access to your wallet, okay, someone's asking, if you lose access to your wallet ID, you can't recover it. If you lose access to your private key, you cannot recover it. So that is why when you're creating a mobile wallet, a soft wallet like MetaMask, all these non-custodial wallets that I mentioned previously, you need to make sure that you're writing down that 12-word seed phrase, or how many number it is. Write it down in a secure book, not a piece of paper. You write it down in a secure book. You have to safeguard them like the way you're safeguarding your land documents. Are you going to lose your land documents? If you can't lose your land documents, then you shouldn't lose your crypto seed phrase. So what you can do is to create them, write them in one book, and duplicate them in at least 3 to 4 places, and keep them where only you or a trusted person knows. It's actually good to duplicate them, and maybe you can laminate them. All right. So what do you do with these cryptocurrencies? How do you actually benefit from them? Is it just about, I know this is where a lot of people are even more interested in what to do with these cryptocurrencies. So how does it actually benefit me? Okay, I create a wallet and sign up on an exchange or whatever like that. How am I going to make money from this? What can I actually do with these cryptocurrencies? So there are various things I've listed here that you can actually do with cryptocurrencies. You can invest in them. Of course, you need to have money to invest. You can't invest if you don't have money, or if you don't have other side businesses. So it's very important that you have a side business you're doing, or you're earning a salary, or doing another job, or other businesses that are giving you money to invest in crypto. But of course, you can invest as little or as much as your risk can take. It's always stated to invest what you can afford to lose. But of course, we know that people will never take that advice. Let's be realistic with ourselves. If you invest just very little, probably like $20 or $50, and the coin does 100%, 1000%, you're not going to benefit much from that. That's just about $40. So if you really want to take it serious, then you need to have other businesses that are making you money, so that when you're investing in cryptocurrencies, you're investing something that is sufficient, something that is substantial, that if you lose it, it's going to hurt you, and if you make money off it, you're going to actually benefit from it. Crypto has changed a lot of people's lives, and it's still changing, right? This is not going to stop for anyone. Bitcoin is here to stay. Unlike in 2017, 2018, when people were having doubts about whether Bitcoin will replace fiat currencies, whether Bitcoin is here to stay, whether it's just a bubble that will disappear. Bitcoin is no longer considered a bubble. It's no longer considered as what is going to disappear. Nation states have embraced it. The only thing they're doing right now is mapping out regulatory frameworks that countries are going to work with, just to regulate cryptocurrencies, so that people do not abuse access to it and use it to launder funds, launder money, right? So there's KYCs on exchanges right now, unlike in 2018 and back in the last few years. A lot of most exchanges right now demand KYC, major exchanges especially, before you can actually trade on there, right? Another thing you can do is trading. I think I was mentioning something about trading quite. So trading is where you buy and sell. The idea, just like you're doing your normal businesses, you're buying a product just to sell it at a higher price for a margin, for a profit margin. That's what you do on, when it comes to cryptocurrency trading. You're doing this now, not like investing where you're doing this for the long term. Investing is for the long term. You're buying them without placing risk management or whatsoever, like stop losses and all those things. Now, but in trading, you're actually buying them. The intention is for you to buy low and sell high. You're not trading currencies. You're not buying physical goods or services. You're trading the currencies, various cryptocurrencies like we have. Like I mentioned, Bitcoin was only the first. We have over 10,000 cryptocurrencies right now that are existing. So lots of them. If you don't have a proper guide, you don't even know which one to buy. You don't even know which one to trade once you sign up on an exchange. So if you're trying to play crypto on your own, if you're trying to do these things on your own, it's going to be very difficult for you to actually learn to trade on your own, or just buy any kind of cryptocurrency and expect that the price will go up, because you don't even know the You don't even know, how do I put it? You don't even know actually the things that you need to consider before you place a trade, before you place a buy order, or before you place a sell order. Where are you going to sell? Where are you looking to sell? What factors are you considering before you even decide what you want to buy? How are you analyzing? There's something we call fundamental and technical analysis when you get deeper into trading. We're going to talk about that later, but I'm not sure if we're going to have that time in this particular summit right here, because this is just for the basics. So another thing is peer-to-peer Bitcoin trading. This is what we call OTC trading. So you see people here, you don't even need to be reading charts, right? There are people who are buying at lower rates, buying at cheaper rates from other people. Merchants, right here, we call them merchants actually, crypto merchants. We have a lot of them also around if you've actually dug into many crypto communities. So the idea is right here that you are buying, for example, you're buying dollar at the rate of, let's say, like 500 or maybe even below that if you can get. And then you're selling around 550 or whatever the black market rate is. When you come in, you're going to know about this thing. If you look at the black market, you Google black market rate right now, it's currently above 550, above 560, 570, thereabouts. So if you can buy cheaper and flip for those higher profits on peer-to-peer exchanges like Binance peer-to-peer, you're going to be making a lot of profits. You know, if you can buy from people, find other traders, people that want to sell their crypto, you buy from them. There are people who, they don't even do normal trading like this one. They don't do all this trading where you have to read charts and all that stuff. They do majorly OTC. And you don't necessarily need a lot of capital to do this as long as you're trusted. People can trust you to send you their money first. That's why you have to actually belong to trusted communities, because if you're doing it on free communities, you can get really scammed. I'm telling you, you can get scammed. But if you're doing it in quality paid communities, it's very important for you to know this. All right, it's because when you're doing it merchant business, crypto merchant business, you're going to be needing a lot of trust. Not everyone can trust you enough to transact with you off the internet, because a lot of people have been scammed for that. So another one is airdrops and bounties. Guys, this is very important, especially for newbies. If you're coming to the industry like this, you need to learn about airdrops, even if you don't have trading capital. I'm going to emphasize on this. Even if you don't have trading capital, you need to learn about airdrops, because a lot of airdrops have been so profitable just in 2021. Even in 2017, we had a lot of profitable airdrops. In 2020, when the bear market stung, airdrops became less profitable. But in 2020 and 2021, it became really interesting again that a lot of people started making thousands and thousands of dollars. If you've probably heard about Uni airdrop, Uniswap, they gave 3,000 to over thousands and thousands of dollars for free, you know, to people who interacted with their protocol. By interacting with their protocol is, for the basics, I'm going to tell you, is just like if they have a website now. If they have a, I don't want to use that because you probably don't even know what a decentralized application is if you're a beginner. If they have a website now, you use their website. Okay, you use their product. You bought and sold something. You transacted on their product. You tested their product when it was early, when a lot of people did not even believe in it. So those are criteria that can be considered when crypto projects drop airdrops to you. So airdrop is just like a reward given to users for doing a specific task. The same thing with bounties. There are slight differences with airdrops and bounties. We actually have an airdrop course on Bitville. So once we launch the URL, you can actually look to that to get that particular course. It's very important, like I said, even if you don't have trading capital to start trading. Because realistically, guys, I'm telling you, there's nothing about sugarcoating. If you want to invest or trade in cryptocurrency, you need capital. All right, and you need sufficient capital. It's important that you can start with little, but then if you start with little, you're still going to struggle, because a profit someone is making off a 5% or a 10% move, someone who's trading with huge capital, you can't be making it with $10, $20, $100, all right, portfolio. The portfolio has to really be subsequent. If you are doing a business and you want to be really profitable, like I mean native businesses, physical businesses, you have to be doing them with subsequent capital, sufficient capital. You can't be doing a business with 50,000 and probably, depending on the kind of business, so right, physical business, and then you want your turnover to be 1 million or 100,000 in days or in weeks or 500,000, you know. So it's all depending on what you're putting in. So what you're giving is what you're getting. So you also have to consider your risk management when you're putting in a lot of money in crypto, right? There's a lot of money to be made in crypto depending on the area you choose to for yourself. But like I said, airdrops is something you actually must consider if you're in crypto, and especially if you do not have trading capital to invest or to trade, right? If you have a lot of money and okay, you're just looking for where to diversify and get into crypto, it's totally fine. Even rich people do airdrops, because airdrops can be as profitable as giving you thousands and thousands of dollars. A lot of people in our community know about airdrops that we have participated in previously. There's Uniswap, there's Paraswap was about the most recent ones. A lot of airdrops on the Solana blockchain and different blockchains that has given people thousands and thousands of dollars. The question is, are you diligent enough to bend your head and look out for airdrops, hunt for them? Crypto is not a place you just come and be passive. It's the most hyper active industry out there in the world. It's the most fast-paced industry. So you have to, it's not the one you come in and you switch off your data after 5 minutes. You have to actually be willing to burn a lot of data, be on Twitter, be on Telegram, hunt for information yourself, all right? When you get these right informations on the initial stage, now you actually have to hunt for these informations, because there are new information coming up every single day, every single minute. You see a lot of projects launching one particular campaign, one project, new project is launching, they're doing an airdrop. If you're not hunting for these things, you won't know when they're coming out. You have to be diligent, you have to bend down and do these things. Try your luck on these airdrops, on these platforms, use their protocols, do some of the things that you are anticipated or likely going to do. In case, when you take this airdrop course that we have on our platform, you're going to see the different things that you may need to do for you to possibly get airdrops. There are criteria, there are things that you may need to do for these platforms or on these platforms. And you're actually going to learn about the right platforms that you are going to be looking out for airdrops, not just out there hunting for Telegram bots. You know, most of the newbies in crypto, what they are doing is sharing Telegram bots. Do this one with this bot, follow this bot. No, most quality genuine airdrops don't use Telegram bots, guys. Most of those things are scams, and they're using it to bootstrap and grow their scam communities. It's not that there are few of them don't use Telegram, but that's slightly, very few of them. Quality airdrops and bounties, they don't use Telegram bots, all right? You have to actually get into the Discord, get into the Telegram groups, and actually seek for information. Use their protocols on their testnet and some of these things, all right? Now, another option here is to work for cryptocurrency companies. So if you are not involved with your money, you should be involved with your skill. What kind of skills are we talking about? Digital skills. If you're a programmer, you can learn coding, you can learn programming. If you're a designer, UI, UX design, graphics design, writing, content creating, video editing, most of these things are needed. A lot of cryptocurrencies have been springing up since 2017, 2018, 2019, both locally and internationally. And the beautiful thing is there are no limits here. You can stay here on Twitter and connect with a new project. A lot of them are looking for talents, anonymous talents. You can work remotely. If you're a programmer, you're a designer, you can work remotely. As long as you're diligent, you understand what it means to work remote. Not even everybody can work remote. So when we're talking about working for crypto companies right there, you have to put into perspective that you have to actually be diligent. You need to have some high level of self-discipline, especially if you want to work remote. All right. So when you're working for crypto companies, you have to consider these things. It's not someone they'll be telling you to wake up by 8 a.m. They'll drop you a task and they have to send you reminders. No, it doesn't work that way. So mostly a lot of times you have to actually intern for some of these companies and join communities where you can interact with founders, interact with people who are probably working with some of these companies. And eventually, if you're doing your own beat, for example, if you're a content creator, you're writing things, people see the way you write, you can get involved. When I started actually writing, I had a newsletter a couple of years ago. When I started, I got actually invited by some crypto companies to write for them, to work with them. One of them is Crypto TV Plus. It's actually one of the most popular out here in Nigeria. Crypto TV Plus, if you look out for them. So at some point I was writing for them and a few others as well, because I have a personal newsletter. So these are the things that you should look out for. If you have these skills, if you don't have them, it's not too late to start building them. It's not too late to start learning design. It's not too late to start learning how to manage communities. Lots of communities are coming out. They need community managers on Telegram. They need people who know how to manage Discord groups. Discord is quite a bit complex. So if you learn right now how to manage Discord groups, you can get jobs in these new crypto companies. I'm not just talking about local companies, but international who pay you in dollars. So from there, you can raise money to buy cryptocurrency, to invest in cryptocurrencies, or to trade, or do whatever you want, right? And then you have some money to invest and not think about when the price is going down and, talking about selling in losses. These are the things that make people buy crypto, and they want to sell them in losses because they don't have other external sources of income. So staking, lending, and borrowing. You can do these things on exchanges, on decentralized applications. By staking here, it means that you can buy a particular cryptocurrencies and stake them for a certain percentage. That's why people are moving into DeFi. decentralized finance. When we talk about DeFi, we actually have a course that specializes on DeFi on our platform. Like we said, we are totally ready to give you basically everything you literally need to have a strong ground in crypto. So if you take a DeFi course, you're going to learn about this staking, lending, borrowing. A lot of people who have money in banks, they are taking it out to put them in DeFi. It's not even about buying volatile cryptocurrencies. You don't necessarily need to buy volatile cryptocurrencies. Let's say you have 10 million naira and someone is telling you that cryptocurrencies are volatile. You can stake them. You can buy stable coins. Stable coins are pegged 1 versus 1 against dollar. So if you buy 10 million naira worth of stable coin, you now have 10 million naira worth of that stable coin. It doesn't matter if Bitcoin pumps or dumps, you still have your money intact. If you bought stable coins and stake them, if you stake them or use them for all this lending, all right, on these lending protocols, you're going to be earning rewards, percentages. For example, there are protocols that allow you to stake your stable coins for like 10 to 16% APR, annual percentage revenue. So you do this at APR, annual percentage yield. So you do this and stake your crypto there. If you have 10 million and earn 10% of 10 million, I think that's about 1 million in a year. So there are a lot of people, rich people, who do this. People have a lot of money and they've taken it out of banks. So if you have a lot of money and you're not taking it out of banks, I don't know exactly what you're doing. If it is just for the sake of avoiding your money to devalue in banks. I have a friend in January, he talked about buying some cryptocurrencies. I recommended stable coins. He bought stable coins. I think about 1 or 2 million naira then, when the dollar exchange rate was around 460 or thereabout. Today it's over 550, and he's thanking me because if he sells that fund back to naira right now, he has a lot more money instead of allowing that 1 million naira to devalue in banks. I made a post one day on Facebook. For every 1 million naira you keep in your bank, you're losing about 80-something thousand naira every single month. I'm telling you the truth. If you do the calculation, I can't remember if I can dig up that tweet or that Facebook post. You're losing about 80-something thousand naira every single month for that money you put in there with the rate of inflation we are having. It's been radical, and at some point you might see naira at 1,000 naira per dollar, and it doesn't make sense if you're leaving your money in the bank. So if you can get into this decentralized finance, learn about DeFi. Even if you're not really, like I said, it's not about cajoling people to buy. It doesn't benefit anybody. It doesn't benefit me in any way. If you're trading and making money off, it's totally up to you what you think you're doing, what you think you want to do, and the dimension you want to go in crypto. It's totally up to you. If you think you have the time to trade, if you don't have the time to trade, you could choose to invest long term. If you don't have the time to do all that, you could choose the staking. There are different things you can do in crypto. So travel tickets, you can use your crypto, your Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to buy travel, purchase travel tickets. There are platforms like Travala. You look up Travala on Twitter. They allow you to purchase travel tickets all over the world with crypto. Gift card and airtime top up. These are some of the other things you can do with crypto. So talk about trading, because actually trading is the core part of Bitville. We have a trading community, a private trading community, where we teach people, not just teaching people. The teaching is the aspect where you get the course and learn. So you're not just self-learning. You have a community to guide you, and you ask questions, you immerse yourself, all right? So like I said, our community is actually built around trading, even though you can do some of these other things. So you choose for yourself what you want to get into, whether it's non-fungible tokens, NFTs. I'm probably sure some of you have heard about non-fungible tokens. You have access to learn about all of that at BITVILLE once we release the URL by the end of this summit. So just stay patient, we're getting there. So talking about trading, like I said, trading involves buying and selling of cryptocurrencies. So your intention here is to buy low and sell higher, so you can make profits. If you do the opposite, you're going to lose money. And a lot of people get into trading and just buy anything they see and at any price they see, or probably because someone is shilling it out there. Your favorite influencer, probably foreign or Nigerian, is shilling it out there to buy, and you're buying at a peak price. You're buying when the noise is out there. You should actually be buying when there's a lot of fear in the market. That's why you should be buying, and selling when there's euphoria. Selling when there's a lot of noise, when it's in profit, when it's in green. The simple strategy about trading is to buy the red candles and sell the red candles. That's how you make profit. You buy red and you sell green. Buy low and sell high. Don't do the opposite, so you don't lose your money and go back to your village. So to trade, you need to sign up on a cryptocurrency exchange. All right, there's something we call a cryptocurrency exchange. So these are places where you can buy and sell various cryptocurrencies. You can buy and sell altcoins. You can use your Bitcoin or your stable coin to buy another cryptocurrency in anticipation of a price rise. All right. When you actually get the trading course at BITVILLE, the trading mastery course, it teaches you all of this step-by-step, self-paced video guides, classic guys, I'm telling you. So Binance is one of the exchanges we use. We use Binance, KuCoin. There are so many exchanges out there. Some of you who are not totally new might know about them, but if you're totally new, that's fine. That's fine as well. So you can see this link here. So I'm just actually gonna. I don't know if there's need for this, but because once you sign up on our URL on our platform, you're gonna find this link. So I'm just going to leave it there. Towards the end of this, you're going to sign up, and you're actually going to take the basics course right there for free. I'm going to give you access to that course. And a lot of people want to get into crypto, and they don't really know their left from the right. If someone tells you, oh, yeah, Google Bitcoin, Google trading, where are you going to start? What do you even know you are looking for? So you actually need to find someone. If you get the privilege to find people who have fit the puzzle for you, who have connected all the dots for you and put everything in one place, it cuts your journey, because to be honest, this is a very stressful industry. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything or lie to you. Crypto is stressful. If you actually want to be profitable, you have to be diligent. Okay? But depending on how you want to play it, if you have a guide, if you have a mentor, that's totally fine. It becomes 100 times easier for you. So to trade successfully, you need to develop an edge and strategy. What do I mean by edge and strategy? Things that make up these edge and strategies: fundamental analysis, technical analysis, on-chain analysis. Like I mentioned initially when we talked a little bit about trading, I told you that there are things you consider before you even pick a trade, pick a coin to buy, or the one you want to trade, whether you're investing or trading. You have to consider things like fundamental and technical analysis especially. Then if you're an active participant of the market as well, you get involved in on-chain analysis. That's why crypto is actually complex. When you talk about on-chain analysis, it is unique to crypto. But before we come to that, fundamental analysis is the one you use to you actually look up the roadmap, look at the websites, join their community, dig deep, read their white paper, check out the teams that are building this project. Are these people capable? Do they have enough funding to do this? Right? So when you look to the course, you're going to actually find the criteria, the list of things you're looking out for when you're doing fundamental analysis. Technical analysis deals with charts, past history on a chart. And a trading chart. If you open your Binance, some of you have Binance who don't even know what to do with it. You are going to open a coin. If you open a chart, you're going to see candlesticks. You don't know what they are. So these are the things you use to make decisions. When you learn to analyze these candlesticks, you bring in technical analysis. Very important. If you don't know these things, these three things right here, especially fundamental and technical, you're not even going to make any headway unless you are following a professional, unless you're following a community who probably just gives you signals, and okay, you're too busy, you get in there and trade with signals, and you forget about learning most of these things. But if you want to learn to do it on your own, you need to eventually start learning how to use these things on your own. All right? And this one, like I said, the on-chain analysis is unique to crypto because all data in crypto is transparent, because cryptocurrency runs on blockchain. I think I skipped that. I talked about I said that we're going to talk about that when you get the basics course, the crypto basics crash course. We talk about the foundation, the technology that powers cryptocurrencies, that powers Bitcoin, the blockchain. All right. So on the blockchain, all data is transparent. The blockchain is just like a public ledger. If you have basic accounting knowledge, you know what a ledger is, where you record transactions. So on blockchain, you record any kind of transactions, not just financial transactions, all kind of transactions. So, and it's open to everybody to look through. All right. That is why it's called the blockchain. It's totally open and transparent, the public ledger. So we can see what everybody is doing, both exchanges and the whales, the big money players. We're seeing how they buy, when they're buying, what they're doing, how they are moving their money. So these are the things you need. You use them to influence your trading strategies before you even start talking about market sentiment. So even if you know fundamental, technical, on-chain analysis, you're going to be considering market sentiment, and it takes experience for you to learn about market sentiment. Okay, talking about market sentiment, we're talking about news and social media narrative. So it takes experience for you to understand what are the traders thinking at this point, regardless of what I'm seeing on my technical analysis, my charts. Is it possible that these lines are going to hold? Is it possible that this trade is going to play out? Eventually, it takes time for you to understand human sentiment, but from the news and the things you see on social media, on Twitter, especially Twitter, Telegram, crypto Twitter. If you're in crypto, you have to definitely be on Twitter, guys, because there's something we call crypto Twitter. All the news, all the information for various projects, they are passed there. When you're talking about fear, uncertainty, and doubts, Ford is actually what we call Ford. You're going to find them on Twitter. You're going to find them firsthand when the news drops, so you know when to take cover. So you know when to stay away from trading, so you don't lose too much money. So you know when, okay, Bitcoin is likely to dump hard, or possibly something is going wrong, or a project is launching a new mainnet, or doing something that will influence the price to go up or down. It's on Twitter that you find them. right? And using some other tools that you're going to learn when you get these courses and join fully. So these things are the things you are going to absorb, right? You absorb them all and use them to make trading decisions. So then you're going to talk about risk management. Very, very crucial when it comes to trading. You have to learn to manage your risk. It's not just about learning. Okay, you've learned how to analyze. You have to learn how to do fundamental analysis, technical analysis. You've learned how to scrutinize a project. But you don't know about position sizing. Okay, you have a $1,000 portfolio. You don't know how much you are getting into a trade with. You don't know whether to use your entire $1,000. Why would you even use your entire $1,000 to get into one single trade, since that's your entire portfolio? So logically, by your own sense, you should actually know that that's a very risky move. So you get to learn about risk management. What's my portfolio allocation? How much should I leave in stable coins every single time, just in case the market goes against me, to buy the dip? You always have to have at least 30% of your portfolio in stable coins every single time. So we're talking about position sizing. We're talking about using stop losses, so that when you're trading the futures market, you don't get liquidated. A lot of people dive into futures trading carelessly without learning how to manage their risk. They keep getting liquidated every single time. Some people even know about stop losses and still don't use them. Why would you do that if you don't want to lose your money? So risk management is a very important aspect of trading that you're going to learn. Once you get a trading course, you're going to find a lot of deep things that I've shared about risk management. And all of these things right here that we are talking about. Trading psychology is another thing you need to pay attention to. These are specific things you need to develop a trader's mindset, because this market is bent on fear and greed. There are two emotions that rule the market: fear and greed. It affects everybody, both your experts. It affects your experts. It affects your crypto influencers on Twitter. It affects the newbies, the retail. It affects everybody. Everybody is greedy at some point. Your money is pumping. You bought a token. It has done 1,000x. You don't want to sell because you want it to go to $1 million. You don't sell. You don't take profit. You see the market is in euphoria. You see the RSI levels. You see the indicators are screaming sell, but you won't sell. You won't take profit, and then you sell and you still go and buy back a little bit and a little bit of the. Why not just take out your money and say, okay, fine, this is what I made out of this. I'm leaving this in stable coins completely. So then, talking about fear, you now talk about fear, and you see a coin that is pumping, probably because your favorite influencer is shilling a particular coin. Buy this. If you don't buy this, you're not going to make it. Never going to make it. NMG, NGMI, be whatever. So you see, you look at these things and you do stupid things. You make stupid decisions. You go and buy a huge green candle. There are people you see a daily candle, you see a 4-hour candle that is a huge pole, a long green candle. You go and buy it. Does it even make sense to you, since you're trying to make money in the market? Eventually, you see the price dump a few days later and you sell. Okay? It doesn't make sense. So trader type, what kind of trader type are you? We're getting closer to the end of this. So there's a little bit more patience and we're going to reveal this URL right here. Okay, so what kind of trader are you? Are you a part-time trader? Do you intend to be a part-time trader? Do you intend to be a full-time trader? If you're very busy, probably you have a full-time job. It's totally okay to be a part-time trader. No matter how busy you are, I'm telling you the truth, you can still trade. You can still be a part-time trader. You can be a full-time trader. Maybe that's when you're not less busy. But for part-time, you can trade. So you can choose your strategy, whether you want to be a short-term trader, a mid-term trader, or a long-term trader. By long-term, you're talking about people who are investing. You're not even using stop losses or whatever. When you talk about mid-term, you have a longer time frame. You're talking about months, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months kind of trade. You want to see what is going to happen here. You're not even using profit targets or whatever. Of course, you're paying attention to what you bought to know when you're in profit. Then the short-term trades are where you can buy a cryptocurrency with anticipation to make like 5, 10%, 20%, 30% profit of them in a bullish market when the market is really good. I mean, crypto is very easy, and that is why the crypto market is very, very intriguing and interesting and attractive for a lot of people. In a very short space of time, you can make 10%, 10, 20%. If you're trading with 100,000 on a particular trade, you go into a trade with 100,000 capital and you make 10% of it, that's 10,000. And if it takes a day or 3 days for you to do that, isn't that fine? If you're trading with even bigger capital, that makes a lot of sense. So if you have an even huge portfolio that can allow you to allocate accordingly, it makes a lot of sense. And what people make mistakes in doing is they have probably a $100 portfolio or a $500 portfolio. They go and split $100 into $20 because they see it. You get into a signal group and you see 5 different signals. You go and buy it with $20, $30. Does it even make sense to you that if a coin pumps $100, your $30 is only going to pump an extra 100%? That is $60. Does it even make sense to you, instead of you using that $100 to buy just one coin and make $100 off it, if it eventually goes to 100%? So these are things you have to apply logic. That's why when you belong to a community, you see people making this kind of comments, teaching you things that you can just learn by immersion and not even asking questions. So there are also hyperactive traders who like to go everywhere the market is going. We've seen a lot of them. They trade up and down because there's leverage trading. You can actually trade. We actually trade the futures market and the spot market. This is what differentiates us from a lot of communities actually. So you trade the futures market and the spot market. It's not even advised for newbies to trade futures markets. Okay, you have to learn, get into the crypto, learn trading first, learn the spot market, internalize how to trade on the spot market, get used to it, get used to your trading interfaces, not just jumping into futures trading. You use 100x leverage and all of that, and you go and you liquidate your funds and start afresh, and then you call crypto a scam, and you say that this trading thing does not work. All right, so everybody loses money in trading, even your favorite experts. But you have to learn to play it well. You have to learn to play it like a professional. That is very important. So, like I said, there are hyperactive traders who like to go long and short. Whenever they see a small red candle, they start shorting. Whenever they see high, that's not actually the best way to trade. All right, I'm not even recommending hyperactive trading. It is mentally tasking and very stressful, and can make you to lose a lot of money. All right. So also there are some people who prefer to take macro bets. For example, you buy Solana when it's cheap and say, okay, I'm betting on this to do $1. I'm betting on this to do $5. Now look at Solana today. A lot of people bought it under $4, under $5. A lot of people bought DOT under $5. I can remember in our community in 2020 we called DOT under $4. That is when we started buying cryptocurrencies like DOT. We called Luna under $4. That's when we started buying cryptocurrencies like Luna. So you see most of them today are over $100, over $50, over $20. So if you are putting substantial amount of money in those things, that is how people have been able to make money in crypto over time. So just buy a cryptocurrency and invest in it. Leave it there. Take the risk. If you're not taking any risk, you can't make any money. Right? Scared money does not make money. This is not an invitation for you to take degenerate risk or careless risk. Of course, you have to take calculated bets, calculated risk. And that is why you're getting access, or you're getting a platform that can allow you to learn exactly how to do these things like a professional. It's not just about saying you're a trader. You put trader on your bio. You got a course today, you're putting trader on your bio. It doesn't make sense. So as you're journeying in, you're finding what's best for you. It takes time. Gradually, as you spend time in the market, you learn what's best for you. So there's money in this market, a lot of it. So you're going to make it here if you try to milk every opportunity you get at learning and execution. All right, whether it's a course you're taking or a YouTube video you are watching or a community you belong to, you're going to make money if you milk every opportunity you get at learning and execution. So if you get this basics course for free, start with it and consume it. It won't take you more than 2 days to finish the trading course. Purchase the trading course, get the DeFi course, get the airdrop course, consume it, sit on it, milk the opportunity, learn, dive into these things, the opportunities that you find there, and actually make use of them. Stay patient and consistent. Patience without consistency equals to nothing. A lot of us here have been grinding in crypto over the last couple of years. It takes a lot of consistency to actually become profitable trading, to actually make money trading, to actually learn what works and what does not work. So you have to learn to show up. When you show up and you're consistent that you can feel the power of accumulated learning, right? Over time, by default, okay, you just get better. You see that you're getting better. Don't give up. There will be a lot of temptations, all right? But you just can't give up. What you have to understand is that every successful trader was once an unsuccessful trader for a long period of time. They just did not give up, right? Most of the people you're celebrating today, most of the influencers and big traders you're celebrating today, right? So just don't give up, guys. And another thing, don't journey alone. Join our community. Join a community, even if it's not even ours. You can find other quality crypto communities out there. Join. Of course, we have made everything interesting and available for you to join our community right here. So on these notes, guys, we are launching Bitville.Academy, guys. Bitville.Academy. This is actually exciting. Okay, so a tweet is actually going out here on our Twitter. We're actually doing a giveaway, like I said. So we have a simple process here. Just sign up on Bitville.Academy. So I'm just going to leave this link on our Telegram right here. I'm just going to drop this link, Bitville.Academy, so you can open it. 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay, so here is it. Check the Telegram group. You sign up on Bitville.Academy. in the simple process. Take the basics crash course. I believe it's free right now. Or sign up, even if you see a fee on there. Everybody who signs up to that to this platform right now, within the next 72 hours, you'll be added freely to the basics crash course. You can take that basics crash within the next 72 hours. So hop in right now, sign up on BITVILLE.Academy, take the basic crash course. Eventually, after that, you can get that trading mastery course. If you want to get into trading, you can join our community. Now, I'm going to just open that URL for you to see what BITVILLE.Academy looks like. All right. So we have various, we have interesting opportunities right here. BITVILLE.Academy. So that's it right here. A world-class platform, a learning management system for you to sign up. So just use the sign up button here. Okay. Sign up on BITVILLE.Academy, put your details out there. Everybody who signs up, like I said, will be granted access. Only if you sign up, you're granted access to this course, right? So now, if you get the trading mastery course, you will get a lifetime access to the chat room. That's how we operate here. If you sign up to BITVILLE.Academy and purchase the trading mastery course, you get a lifetime access to our chat room. So it means that you belong into our chat room for a lifetime, but you get 1 month free access to our signal room. Our signal room is different from the chat room. So once you get on BITVILLE.Academy, please endeavor to go to the FAQ. Go to the FAQ. Read up things for yourself. Everything is really self-explanatory, how we operate right here. So our courses are designed for beginners, all right? To take you from beginner level up to professional levels in trading. We have our Telegram signal group. Our signals go on Telegram if you want to belong to the signal group, where we give you trade signal. It's very, very important. Guys, it is hyper crucial for you to belong to a signal room if you are starting trading. Even if you buy this trading mastery course now, I'm not sugarcoating this, guys, and there's nothing about cajoling right here. If you take the trading mastery course, you're still not going to be able to learn trading, and you're going to lose a lot of money if you try to do it on your own. Why? Because there's something called experience. There's something called experience that someone who has done this, who has been in the system for a couple of years, has done. He knows these things. He or she knows these things. That's why it's important for people to follow mentors, to have mentorship when they're doing anything, no matter the industry you're getting into. Get a mentor who has done this thing. So you can ask a dumb question, something that seems dumb to you. And the mentor will just say, okay, look, I've done this previously. This does not work. Don't try this. This is why this does not work. This is why you have to get into signal groups for the start when you're learning. So you can actually learn how it's done, see how the signals are adjusted. So our signals often come as setups, all right? It comes as trading setup. It's not someone you see a signal and someone will tell you buy immediately, buy immediately. No. Most professional signals come as trading setups that you actually have to wait for. So that's how like 90% of our signals come. They come as setups. So you have to wait for them. When the price gets to your entry, you take them and take responsibility. So here on BITVILLE.Academy, we have a bunch of exciting courses. If you look through the website, whether you're on mobile and or on the web, guys, the interface is super sleek. The learning interface, once you get access to these courses, before the end of tomorrow, we'll grant you access to these courses, all right? So you just sign up here and do everything we ask on the tweet. Guys, we posted a tweet out here, just so you know, very important. All right, we're giving away $150 to 15 users. So you simply follow the link tweet and perform all the tasks. All right, so I'm going to share that link tweet BITVILLE.Academy. I'm probably sure it must have gone live right now. Okay, I think it has gone live right now. So I'm just going to share that tweet to the Telegram group as well, right? So that's the tweet link. If you're not on Twitter, you need to sign up on Twitter. Follow that tweet. Follow that pin tweet. I think we just put it out. So we are giving away this. Follow BITVILLE.Academy, BITVILLE Alpha, retweet. Do all the task rights here, and you can stand a chance to win. Share in this $150 prize pool we are giving away over the next few days. We'll be announcing the winner here, I think on Wednesday, right? That's about Wednesday, as the tweet says. Let me actually look what we shared out there. So I think on Wednesday we're going to announce the winner there on Twitter. So you go out there and perform all the tasks right there. So let us know in the group if this session was actually impactful to you, if it helped you get some knowledge about the basics and all that you need to do to start. So let us know, guys. Let us know. Sign up on BITVILLE.Academy right away. If you're on this call right now, sign up on BITVILLE.Academy. retweet that link, share it everywhere. Let us know in the comment section, guys, if this is helpful to you. We're pretty sure that this platform is super interesting. If you look at the courses, we have very affordable courses, super affordable courses. We have about 8 courses here. We have the basics course, all right? We have the basics course. We have the basics course, the crypto crash course right here. So just sign up, all right? Forget the price here. If you actually buy it, then you're gonna have to pay for it. But just wait. Because you're on this meeting, that's how you actually know. So we're gonna grant access to this basics course right here. We have the airdrops course. We have the ultimate DeFi course. If you want to learn about DeFi, we have the NFTs course. If you are an arts person, there's so many things in the industry, like I told you. So you pick a place where you want to position yourself in. Learn about NFTs. You want to this course is actually a very compulsory course if you get the trading course. It's important that you actually get the trading course alongside this golden rules course, right? So it's a separate course because of the time and the quality of information in here. So if you want to learn trading, you get to the trading mastery course right here. That's literally just very cheap. Most cryptocurrency platforms we know charge well above this for just the trading course. So you can actually choose to add all the courses right here to your carts. It's not going to cost you more than $500. That's even if it's up to that. So get every single thing right here. So that makes you fully loaded and you get immersed in the industry. If you want to learn about technical analysis, you can get that in this trading course, right? We talked about technical analysis. But if you want to go deeper into technical analysis to even learn how I analyze stuff right here, guys, if you want to see our trading results and some of these things, you can go to our Instagram page, right? We share a lot of screenshots out there about the results. Some of them, not even most of them. So we'll just share a few of them out there. We have a lot of screenshots on our Telegram. I think our Telegram has over 4,000 strong community. Our Telegram is where we have the biggest. Sorry, our Instagram basically. We have over 4,000 strong community, getting to 5,000. I believe we can keep growing. So if go follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, like our page on Facebook. Get us courses, guys. Sign up on Bitville.Academy and you are going to get free access to this basics course, because no matter what, this is where you have to start. And there is a sequence. There's a sequence for you to go through from the basics course to the trading course or to the DeFi course, and then the airdrop course. So the most important courses: basics course, the airdrop course, the DeFi course, the futures trading golden rules. If you want to trade the derivatives market, if you want to learn how to long or short, the spot market does not excite you too much, you want to get into futures trading, it's very important. You just have to take this course. All right. Okay, so you can be able to follow us in our private community. Right. So once you get the trading mastery course, the trading mastery course gives you access. It gives you access to our chat room for life, like I said, and everything is self-paced. You get to learn on your own at your own pace. And when I say at your own pace, you have to actually be quick, because if you get the trading mastery course, you have a 1 month free access to our signal room. You have to actually learn quite fast, so you're able to catch up. You can never learn crypto. Even if I give you free access for 4 months, you can't learn crypto in 3 months or 4 months and perfect it. So eventually, if you eventually want to belong to our signal room, it's totally up to you. Sign up. We have a pricing plan here to make it easier for you if you want to join our community. We have very flexible and affordable plans. Our most popular plan is the yearly plan at just $186 per year. If you want to go for the quarterly plan, you can go for the first one here, which is $54 per quarter. Quarter is every 3 months. So you pay $54, you belong to our signal room for 3 months. And you can agree with me that this is the cheapest thing you can get for quality. Trust me, for quality. Right? And then our monthly plan here is just $20 per month. You can actually try to start out with the first monthly plan, or you can go with our yearly plan, which is the most popular plan here. So guys, I'm sure you actually know the importance of belonging to signal room, so you don't mess up your trading career. So like I said, getting our trading course will give you free access to this our signal room for the first month, all right? And for subsequent months, you can decide to subscribe to our signal rooms, all right? And then you can by getting our trading course, you belong to our community for a lifetime. You can join us in deliberations, share opportunities. In our chat room, we discuss. That is where everybody can share the opportunities. You find an opportunity, a crypto, you find a tweet, you can share tweets, you can share interesting threads from Twitter, the Twitter community. Tell us when there's fraud. Share interesting projects that you came across that can likely do well. Do your analysis. Show us what you've learned. Drop your analysis. Drop your charts. Let's look them up and validate them. All right. A lot of our community members in the private room do this. They drop signal, they drop charts, and then eventually I probably validate them. All right. That's how we do a lot of times if we're looking for opportunities. So the more you learn, the easier it is for you to know what opportunities are going to come out. So like I said, the first step is to start with the basics course. Then you can eventually get the trading course and sign up to our signal room. Once you sign up, you will be manually added. Of course, we'll have your information. It will be manually added to the our Telegram read-only signal room and our community if you buy the trading course. So like I said, please endeavor to read the FAQ here. Okay, follow our YouTube channel right here. We're growing strong. We're going quite strong. So follow our YouTube channel right here from the link you can see here on BITVILLE.Academy. So guys, you said you're finding it difficult to confirm your account on Gmail. How is that possible? Just go to your email and click on that confirm button. Alright, what does it say? What does it tell you? I'm not sure that's supposed to be a problem. If anyone else signs up and encounters difficulty, let us know. Once you sign up here on the landing page, simply go to your email. Please make sure your apps are up to date. Your Gmail app. Make sure your apps are up to date. Sign up on BITVILLE.Academy. Go to your email and confirm it. If you don't confirm your email, there is no way we can add you to the courses because we don't have your data. Alright? We don't have your data. Okay, someone says mine came in now with the confirmation. It's taking time for the mail to come in. Just refresh your page. I'm not sure this is supposed to take time. I'm not sure this is supposed to take time. But we are going to sort it if it's a technical issue. Alright? I'm not sure this is, but if it's a technical issue, we are going to sort it. Alright? So most importantly, guys, go on Twitter right now. Please, let's make some noise about this. Okay? Let's make some noise about this. If it's a technical issue, we are definitely sorting it out right away. Please confirm your email. Refresh your email. Make sure it's up to date and you have a strong network. It doesn't take time for the confirmation mails to come in. Sign up with your full name, your email, phone number, password, and confirm your password. Then hit the register button. Go ahead and confirm. You will receive a confirmation mail once you confirm that mail from your Gmail. If you don't confirm, there is no way we have access to your email. We cannot confirm or add you to any course, alright? So just go ahead and do that so we can grant you free access to the basics course. And very important, if you want to be a partaker of that $150 we are giving out, we have a caveat, guys. We have to hit at least 1,000 Twitter followers on BITVILLE.Academy page. All right, you need to hit at least 1,000 for the that giveaway to go live, for it to be validated. All right, once we hit at least 1,000, then we can actually do that. And we have a lot more surprises coming, guys. We have a lot of surprises coming that we did not announce in this pin tweet. So just go out there, retweet this pin message, tag people in the comment section, tag your friends. All right, I think there's a tag on there, right? So just I don't know if this tweet is complete. I've not really pinned this tweet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pin the tweet. Okay, sorry if you retweeted the previous pin tweet. go ahead and check. I just pinned the right one right now. Okay, so please, the one that has the puzzle fitted, go on Twitter right now. We are proud to finally launch BITVILLE.Academy and give our students a world-class learning crypto experience. That is the pinned tweet. All right, I just pinned it, so go ahead and retweet it right now. The terms are there. Follow BITVILLE.Academy, BITVILLE Alpha, retweet and like and retweet the pin. Tag 3 friends in this comment. Sign up on BITVILLE.Academy, subscribe, and join the Telegram community. So we'll select random winners on Wednesday 15th, right? Valid if we hit 1,000. I believe it's very cheap for us to hit 1,000 followers right here. So, okay, you have perpetual access to the basic crash course on BITVILLE.Academy if you sign up within the next 72 hours. And guys, we don't want to announce the surprise, but we have some surprise as we proceed to your Wednesday. So just go ahead here and share this in as many places. Tag your friends on that pinned tweet right there, okay? Okay, we're noticing some sign-ups, so you can actually go ahead and share the tweet link on your profiles. Just go ahead and share this tweet link. All right. Okay, so I think we can play our pump it up music again so it gets really exciting. I think we have to do that, should we? Let's pump it up, guys. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up, and don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up, and don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up, and don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up, and don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. It's not so long ago that the sound hit the nation.
You've You've got to pump it up. It makes me feel good.